So I didn't get to put up a video last week, which was totally okay because it was crazy and it was hectic and it was busy and I couldn't force it to happen. And nothing really good happens when we force it anyways. I hope you guys are doing fantastic this week. It has been a really fast week for me, actually. So it is Friday, and I am excited because that means vacation. Don't worry, I won't be leaving you guys out of it. I'm going to do a day in the life of vlog and post it up whenever I can. But because we'll be traveling, it may not actually be next week, but the week after that you actually get to see that. Today, what I want to do is answer your questions that you send to me about my life, about spirituality, mediumship, who I am, that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's get started. And the first one is, does spirit come to you in random places for you to give someone a message, or do you have to meditate to hear spirit? Both. So first of all, I should preface this with I never give someone a reading or a message unless they're in my office and they've asked me to do so. Ethically, that is what is important. And so reading people in grocery stores or shopping malls or coffee shops isn't my thing. It's not something I do. That being said, I have spent a lot of years honing my gift, and I have spent a lot of years setting up boundaries with spirit, and I don't like to receive messages unless I can do something about it. So unless I can voice to that person what's coming through for them, and that to me ethically is in my office. So I do sometimes get messages for people when I'm at a coffee shop. I will feel a loved one. This usually happens if I'm particularly open, which I'm usually not. I have to be like kind of really stressed out or overly emotional at the time, and then I notice that spirit tends to kind of step in when my guard is down a little bit. And I just say to spirit, I'm always like, send it back round. Find them a way to get a hold of me, to walk into my office, and then I will deliver your message. So, but you also have to meditate. That's part of honing the gift. That's part of having discipline with what you're doing. And it's really, really important to meditate and to sit with spirit. So that's a really good question. Okay, here's another question. How do you disconnect from the hectic routine of daily life and get into vacation mindset? And then how to bring that relaxed state back home to live a life where there is no need to escape or run away, only a desire to experience the world. So first I'll answer, how do you disconnect from your hectic daily routine to enjoy vacation? For me, this sounds so weird. For me, it's so easy. I'm like so hyped up to go on vacation that I don't need any help to detach from the hectic daily routine. Now, I'll spend today and tomorrow getting ready, which might be a little bit hectic, but I'm still super excited about this. So just be excited about it. Just get ready for it and leave the stress at the door. If you have to meditate to do that, do it. How do we bring it home and make it last? I was just talking to my partner's mom, and she was saying something about how she had recorded the waves on their vacation, and whenever she gets stressed out, she just plays it back, which I thought was a super, really, really good idea. But also, like, if you can close your eyes and take yourself back to that amazing part of the vacation or amazing parts of the vacation and relive it energetically, that'll help too. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so here's another question. Almost every time I tell someone that I love to connect with spirit and really enjoy going to circle, they always ask me, don't you go to church? How do the two relate? Do we not go straight to heaven when we pass? I would like to have a clear way to answer them about how being a medium doesn't mean that I can't also be full of faith and love for my religion. I'm a non-denom Christian, by the way. Gosh, this is a really good question. And so this is just my opinion. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to take it on as your truth just because it is my truth. But the two relate because I believe that this is a God-given gift. And so I don't believe that God or the divine or the universe would give us something to be able to hone unless it was a part of them. And I certainly don't think that they would want us to be shunned because of it. And to me, to be honest, my mediumship practice sits aside from my spirituality. So my mediumship isn't my spirituality, and I think that can be said of a lot of mediums where they do mediumship and they believe in spirit, but it's not spiritually what they practice. Spiritually, what I practice is prayer and yoga and meditation. And I believe in the divine. I'm not a Christian per se, which is kind of controversial where I'm at in the States. And so I get it. Like, I get that uncomfortableness of like, why can't these coexist? The truth is that they can. It just has to be, it's kind of up to the eye of the beholder. That's kind of how I'll put that. I believe that we all go back to source. We all go back to God when we pass. And so yeah, I guess to answer your question, we all do go to the same place. I don't think that a loving, merciful God would send us to hell. And I know that this gets really deep. This is a really freaking deep question. So I guess you could answer them in saying that it sits aside from your Christian beliefs and that Jesus was the medium, like he did amazing mediumistic things and he was a healer and he was psychic. So it's all in how you want to present it. And then kind of ask yourself, I know we don't like to hide parts of ourselves, right? But ask yourself, is it necessary that I share this with the people that may not be open to it? Is it worth the hurt in my heart? Is it worth the struggle of communicating this aspect of my life? So that's a really important question to ask yourself. Hope that helps. All right, the last question. Are you vegan? Yes, I am so vegan right now. I am so vegan. I haven't always been that way. I've actually struggled with my vegan journey. I think as we all have that are like everyone that's vegan, I think goes through a roller coaster at some point in their vegan journey. I have to say that I am more dedicated to the veganism practice than I've ever been in my life. I'm starting to see results, which is amazing, not just weight-wise, but skin-wise, energetically, and I just feel good about what I'm doing. That being said, if you are not vegan, please do not think that I'm trying to get you to become vegan. If you are vegan and you want what I eat in a days or any more like vegan videos, just let me know, post below, and I'll be happy to provide those for you. So yes, I am vegan. Right now I'm practicing the starch solution. About 90% of my diet is the starch solution. You should look that up if you don't know what it is. But anyways, okay, those are the questions for the day, which is good because I have someone coming to fix my windshield in my car that just something flew out of a truck and bashed it, and it needs to be fixed before we do this vacation thing. So I'm gonna go. I hope you know that the universe loves you, that spirit loves you, and that I love you. I love you so much, okay? If you like these videos, share, subscribe, tune in, follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Snapchat. I'll leave the links below. Have a beautiful day, lovelies. I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye.